eons have passed since we've actually done an RPG campaign. This was our Thursday gig, but due to scheduling conflicts,
the real world sucks.
I was gonna say the real world sucks. God, because God almost made this one not happen, but luckily we all still have phones.
God damn you, hurricanes!
Right, so act of God didn't stop us this time, but we had some trials and tribulations, but we are back. My hope is that we will do so we're doing Red Markets. For folks that are not familiar with Red Markets, it is a zombie apocalypse RPG, but with a little bit more of a twist, because it's a twist of a world where only part of the world's kind of bad.
As the writer of it has said, as the elevator pitch, it's economic horror.
Right. So, in the world of this horror place, unlike a lot of zombie apocalypse settings, all of society is not completely broken down. And the idea is that they're actually trying to convince people that the zombie apocalypse didn't happen, or that it did happen, and that everybody in the regions where it happened are actually all dead, which is not the case. People are still very much there, very much alive, and very much trying to make a living and have economics and get paid, essentially. So they are, everything left of the Mississippi is considered zombie-infested territory, but there are still actively people living in it, and there is a society and commerce and economic and governing bodies within that, and then the other part of the United States and world where the zombies are not, and people are living very differently, and in a different situation. So, that being said, as always, I am joined by Zach and Sean.
Hi, Jeff.
We actually do not have a Jeff.
I'm still going to say hi to Jeff.
In fact, this is very rare, but we actually have no one watching right at the start, which usually we do have people watching. Which leads me to believe that they don't have power either, or internet. Oh, I spoke way too soon. There's one person.
Hey.
Yeah.
One last thing.
Yeah.
To the man to the viewer that asked about Exo Squad and role playing.
Yes, that's true.
I would say hop on to the Robotech RPG and crib as much of that as possible.
Very cool. All right, so throwback from 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
All right, we get all the loose ends tied up on this show. We don't leave you hanging. Pure customer service, right here. As I was bitching and moaning a little bit about customer service earlier before we got on. Anyway, so in this particular adventure, I am not the DM. Zach is our fearless leader, storyteller, and all-around good guy. And he's going to be leading us, Sean and myself, through the trials and tribulations of this wonderful world. Which I've come to the conclusion that I cannot do anything right.
Yes.
Because apparently, even when I try to do the right thing, we end up in danger anyway.
Well, there's always supposed to be complications.
Yeah, and I'll do a quick intro to my character, and then I'll let Sean introduce his. But I am playing the really scummy and not so gallant Rusty One Eye, who is essentially, for folks that are very into comic books, he's like a scruffier redneck version of Cave Carson. Has a cybernetic eye. It's kind of like the character he is. He was stuck in the zombie apocalypse. But yeah, he has a cybernetic eye, and he's kind of a scumbag and scavenges everything and has a little bit more moral flexibility, although that makes him feel really sad because he didn't save people in his past. So it makes him feel bad when he gives into those urges, but he does give into those urges sometimes. That's really it.
You also were infected by the zombie virus last session.
I'm going to say, that's new.
Yes.
I'm additionally zombie.
Yeah, you are now a latent, which means the virus is in basically latency. But the moment you die, you become a vector, which
Nice.
are rage zombies.
I mean,
Well,
that makes sense. That's what Rusty would want.
no, it's not.
That's what Rusty would want. He'd want to die in the worst way possible.
Well, the problem with that is when you're a rage zombie, your brainstem is still active, so you're still you, but you have no control over yourself.
Yeah, no. Rusty would want that. Because, I'll tell you why Rusty would want that. Rusty would want that because if you killed him, he'd want to kick your ass. And so this is a perfect equation for that to happen. I'm probably going to kill your entire family too, but you're going to die as well. And that's fine. And, the town over or wherever I end up after I'm done on my murderous rampage.
Yeah, that's why we'll discover your new housing situation later.
Wait, what?
Exactly. Moving on.
But I live in a bunker. Or, not a bunker, but I lived in, a submerged container. So, I'm already fucked. I mean, I live underground.
Yeah, you go to a worse place now. Moving on.
What?
Sean.
This is some bullshit. My bullshit meter is starting to go high on this one. I can already see. All right, Sean, please introduce your character. That was it. Oh my god.
I'm playing the character whose name is Sly. Kind of more of a more like dexterous, sneaky guy. Definitely is not going to go into a fight at all if he can help it.
You don't know how to live.
Yeah, well, he is just trying to survive and take care of his wife and daughter. Get out of this hellhole that wherever the hell we are.
You don't know how to live. Oh my god.
Yeah, so,
I think we had to pick, did we have to also pick an additional dependent?
yeah, some people, I think both of you picked up additional dependents?
Didn't I rescued someone though. Isn't that my new dependent?
Yeah, we'll say one of them is your new dependent. They were the immunes that were being basically slave traded to what's called the recession, which is where the government still exists.
Not to be confused with the actual recession that we might be are facing now.
Yeah, again, this game is full of economic terms. The immune hunters were going to sell the immunes that they found to people in the recession so they could harvest their bone marrow to make suppressant, which is basically the only thing that if you get bit by a zombie and contract the virus, it will let you live as a latent.
But, spoiler alert, if you watch any of our other episodes, that's exactly what happened to Rusty One Eye.
Yes. You make, I think, 10 bounty per point of damage for extracting bone marrow. And how many hitboxes do you have again? Like 30 something?
Yeah,
wait, 10 in each limb, 20 in the chest.
That's like
50.
I think it's like 6. Yeah, it's like 60, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's like 600 bounty per person that you slave trade.
Oh, damn it.
Shit.
We fucked up.
So you can see why it's a very profitable but morally horrific thing to do.
We should have totally sold those people. Fuck.
Fuck.
Why did we save them? That sucks.
Sean, we'll start with you first in our little vignette. Because remember, the mental damage you have can be healed by interacting with your dependents.
I don't have any mental damage.
That's good, because I think we technically we healed it last session.
Right.
Or as much as you were going to heal.
Well, I think
we just played the vignette.
Didn't we heal everything? I thought that was part of...
Yes, you did your healthcare stuff last session also.
Okay, so we're good.
Yeah, you should be good. We're just gonna have like a short vignette.
Yeah, that's fine.
This vignette is going to be what you do for fun and relaxation in the Enclave.
Oh God.
So I'm just plugging something in because my headphones started beeping.
Again, guys, production quality here, top notch. We're all about things breaking in the middle of a live show. Or
All right.
when I lost power last night during my live show. That was awesome. And then it turned back on and I had to go back on the air.
So Sean,
So is that.
what do you do? What's something that you like to do for fun, or that one of your dependents likes to do for fun?
Fit in
So
fun.
since I picked up a new dependent, can I say that like my daughter found a stray dog or something? Can it be a dog?
Yeah, sure, it could be a dog.
So because I do in the backstory or whatever, my weak spot,
Soft spot.
is animal lover. I think like I backstory did something like I worked in the animal shelter before everything with the shit. So, I guess with a new dog dependent, and probably with the dog too, just like playing with the dog, fetch or whatever. Is that
Sure.
a fun?
I'll allow that.
How gracious of you.
I'll allow it.
All right. So,
You have to tell me.
well,
Okay. go
yeah,
ahead.
we'll just go with that because I know. Well, I kind of want to see how John reacts, and I think we should spend more time on that. To be honest.
Oh, that's terrible. Would that be, for the viewers at home? What that translates into is that you will hear a string of profanity come out of my mouth because I can already tell the bullshit meter's getting high again. All right, so let's see what fate I've befalled myself by getting bit.
All right.
Oh, by the
So-
way, my bite is on my ass. I want that.
Sure. I mean, I think you got bit in the leg anyway, so we'll just say it's on your ass.
That's fine. It's important.
Which, by the way, is not a good place to get shot.
Correct. It's all going with a theme.
Yes. So.
80s action films.
All right. So, John, you live in the enclave called Elevation, whose entire economy is agriculture based. You are now infected with basically zombie plague.
Yay!
So
that's-
you don't get to live in your like 3-family cargo hold anymore.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
You now live in a place called the Visitor Center.
What the fuck does that mean? Why do I
So-
feel like I'm playing Monopoly? Am I? This is exactly.
Monopoly with zombies.
Oh God! All right.
So it is basically a small but thoroughly built prison just inside the walls of the enclave.
Wait, but how do? What? I live in prison now, but I'm not. I'm not gonna hurt anyone. It's only when I get hit. It's only when I die I hurt people. This is a stupid prison.
True. But considering you can die of a heart attack at literally any time or a brain aneurysm.
But wouldn't the brain aneurysm like solve the problem? Because the brain go pop.
Right.
No, only parts of the brain go pop. The parts that make you move don't.
All right. There is definitely something I may do, and I'm gonna ask after I hear the explanation. But there may be one item that I may try to forge with my own resources.
So, it was originally built to keep hostages from the family's Elevation when raiders seized control of the enclave briefly.
Oh, good.
Yes, now it is used to keep Laytons away from literally everything.
So I cannot officially. So it's a prison, but can I leave it to do jobs and get money and? Hello?
As quiet as scary.
Oh well. This episode was brought to you by the letter M. Because I think Zach just. Well, I think that phone might have just gave out. All right.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Aha! Apparently, for some reason, my headset decided to turn off even though it is plugged in I don't know why. Anyway, I'm back.
Okay, cool. I just thought
Cool.
I thought I was in the place of, I thought I was getting into the land of Narnia or something. I don't know what was gonna happen.
So essentially, the outer walls are like very much built like a prison.
Okay.
Very sturdy, very strong. It's the only inside. It is relatively open.
Okay.
It does have guards on the roofs that could peer in
Oh, I don't
to
like
make
that.
sure that if someone dies and turns to a vector, they can be dealt with.
Mm-hmm. But you can leave it to do the things you need to do, or am I now not allowed to be in the community at all?
You are not allowed to leave the visitor center unless you're going out on business outside the enclave. However, people still come to the visitor center
Mm-hmm.
because there's still business has to be done with enclaves. I mean, with latents, and well, you might have to just figure out other skills to use.
What does that mean?
So it might not have to be like I don't know. Like maybe you use network to talk to people instead of I don't know fighting them in the street.
All right, I'm going to ask a couple of preliminary questions to then figure out what I'm going to do.
Sure.
All right, what is the likelihood if I were to become a rogue member of society and live in the wilderness that I could survive and not die?
Nah.
Cool. All right, plan 1 is out. Because that was plan
You're
1.
working towards that kind of with your.
Well, with my retirement place, I want to be a warlord. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
you spent money.
what about my bird though? So I have Deathwing.
You got a dog, remember?
No, don't I have a bird? I thought I had a falcon.
No, you changed it for a dog at the end of the session because.
Oh, I said dog. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought Sean was doing a dog. I'm sorry.
No, he got
No,
that. He
I
got.
got a robot donkey thing.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
that
you got
thing.
a donkey.
Okay.
You got like an actual working dog.
All right.
You changed out the falcon because you thought it'd be a better idea.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be all right. So, I can't. So my dog gets to stay with me,
Yeah.
and do my dependents stay with me?
No, but you can still. So,
So we have to do like jail love, like through glass.
Kind
I
of,
get to
yeah.
see them. Okay.
like, they can come into the visitor center. They have to be inspected to head out.
Shit.
Yeah, no, it's like, it's kind of sucks when you're a marginalized member of society.
All right. So I can't live on my own.
Yeah, you need a society around you to survive.
Shit. Alright, I'm just going through a lot of steroids that were in The Walking Dead because I realize this game doesn't play that way, so I'm just going to get those out of the way now. Because my goal, I'm going to tell you what my original plan was. My original plan was to improvise some sort of explosive device or some sort of booby trap to set a distraction. Possibly, maybe turning one of the other latents into a vector. Yes, I know this sounds crazy, folks, but I was going to do it. To set a huge distraction and then escape and live on my own. But,
They'll let you out of the enclave. They're fine with that.
oh yeah, but I was going to kill those motherfuckers. I don't give a shit. Because those motherfuckers are trapping me now. Rusty 1, I don't like that shit. Alright, so I'm going to have to play nice in here. Alright. Second thing. How valuable is my blood and or things that I could give people that would not kill me?
You would have to find probably Crusaders,
Cool.
who are a cult of doctors, essentially, whose sole purpose is trying to
Right, cure. Create a
cure
cure.
yeah. Everybody else, it's not worth money.
Gotcha, okay.
I mean, unless you're trying to make like some sort of bio weapon, but no one wants that in the enclave.
Okay. Third question. I think I have a plan. For my retirement plan, could I turn the Crusaders into a war band that I would be the lord of?
You can recruit Crusader. Like, there are definitely fanatical Crusaders.
Okay.
That's part of the other reason why they're known as Crusaders.
Got it. All right. I think I know.
Some of them go crazy.
Cool. I think I know how to work with my current predicament. I got it. All right. So. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna say with my downtime, I'm gonna train my dog some more. I'm gonna spend some time. Oh, actually, how much is to buy a skill? I forgot about that.
Let's see, because I also put that in the Roll20.
Was it? It was 5 to buy a new skill, and then 2 after that, or did I get that wrong?
No, it's basically to buy a skill, like a basic skill, going up to 1.
Yeah.
It is 1 bounty.
All right. And then what do you remember the end totals that we had on bounty from the last adventure? Because I don't remember. I have 28 written. Does that sound right?
Let me check current job. It was 42 for the 3-leg job, and then you had other bounty that you found or that you sold stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure exactly what what it was for you.
Okay, we'll just roll with the 28 because I think we settled up everything.
I think that was money you had to spend to settle up.
No, because I only write the remainder down.
Okay.
I don't write anything else.
I think that was your total from like the past 2 jobs.
Yeah, because we put the 25 aside. Like I factored out all the 25 aside for the retirement because we paid that off with that really big job we did.
Yep.
Okay.
And we'll say right now your retirement is you paid some other takers to go scout out the location for you to start building a base.
Cool. Good. Yeah. Well, definitely now. I need that.
Sean, you have initiated talks with Coyotes to smuggle your family across into the recession, and they have started working on bribing official work.
Nice. So, my other question is with my reference, which is Big Al.
Yep.
Could I use him to reach out to possibly negotiate a side relationship with the Crusaders?
We will.
That was my other question.
I don't know if Big Al would be the best person to do that.
All right, that's fine. That's it. Those are all my questions.
Yeah. We can talk about that later.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
All right. So we're gonna say that you spend your time adjusting to your new reality in the visitor center.
Oh, you said the new skill was 1 bounty. I'm sorry, right?
Yes.
So animal handling is under what? Is that intelligence?
I believe that is. I am looking for the sheet at the moment. Let me find it. Your animal handling is underneath. Where is it?
Isn't it something like you have to get it as a profession?
Oh, it's profession. It is underneath intelligence.
Okay. So that's what I'm going to spend the time of doing.
Yeah. And you have visitors from your new immune. Who is your new immune dependent that you're subsidizing?
Oh, one of the survivors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, who are they?
Like, yeah, who is this person?
So it's going to be Jane.
Okay.
And the reason that I am using her as new dependent is she reminds me of the girl I couldn't save.
Okay.
Which is my stress moment. And Jane's got blonde hair. She's 5'4". And she's another teenager.
Okay.
think that would be all I would know about her by now.
Okay.
And she's from Oklahoma.
Awesome. So she's an Okie. She's an Okie from Muskogee.
There we go. So that's her, and then there's the other teenage douchebag. And then animal handling, do I get a rating in that or no?
You get a rating of 1 for buying the skill.
Okay. And then if I wanted to go to rating 2, I have to play it or I can buy it?
It is 2 bounty to go up another level.
Alright, so I'm going to go to skill 2 in the animal handling, so that's 3 bounty off, so I'll be at 25.
Yeah, and that'll be it for spending.
Yeah, that was something I wanted to do from the last one I did.
Yeah, all good. So, I will say at the moment that handles the vignette stuff, because it was also some bookkeeping stuff.
Yeah.
So, you two are looking for another job because you need money.
Uh-huh.
Especially to get out of the visitor center.
Fuck yeah, yo. I need a region to fucking rule. It's time to get some money, bitches.
There are 2 jobs that you know of. The first is from MATLAB, your first employer.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go again.
This is an exclusive at this point.
Oh, fuck.
So there's no one who could potentially undercut you. She's for this week at least. Well, for this job at least. Well, my mistake. Let me rephrase that. For this job sequence, it is exclusive. So she's only offering it to you.
Oh. Why do I not trust that lady at all?
The other one, the person offering it is a high-ranking person within Elevation. This person is, let me remember the name of it. Jed Jones. Jed is...
My name is Jed.
Head of the ranch hands. So basically, he helps control almost all the agriculture in Elevation.
Mm-hmm.
That you don't know what he's offering. You don't know what MATLAB is offering, but you heard these 2 offers so far.
Every time you say that, I think you're saying Meth Lab.
It is not Meth Lab.
I always think you're saying Meth Lab. Alright. Well, I'm not the talkie guy. That's Sean's department.
This is the sequence where either one of you could...
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you can find out more about these jobs before you commit to negotiating.
Alright, so we would have to roll for that, right?
Yes, so, what would you like to try to learn about either one of these jobs? And how would you like to try and learn?
Alright. Hold on one sec. So, so just say the 2 jobs again?
One is an exclusive from MATLAB.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is from Jed Jones, the head of the ranch hands.
Mm-hmm.
Who is a VIP in the Enclave.
Okay.
You know what? Because it is an exclusive, I will say that you know that MATLAB's job is a 5 red, 7 black, so in total it's 12 bounty from the get-go per person.
Oh, I like that.
So that indicates that there is some scarcity to the job, and that the job needs to be done rather soon, like somewhat soon.
Okay.
So that is what you get for free.
I think now when I'm making the roll to find out about jobs, I can only pick one
What you can pick is
Well, what I want to
how
find
much, like, what the things you can find out are what the job potentially is, how much the job will pay,
Right.
and how many legs it'll be.
But what I'm asking is, when I make my roll, is it me assessing both jobs and getting that information for both, or I have to tell you I want to find out more about job A or job B?
You telling me that it's the second one.
Gotcha. Okay.
You have to make an opportunity cost decision.
Gotcha. Okay. So I know for me, I want to find out more about how many legs the exclusive job is that you said is the exclusive. Now, let me just rephrase it. The exclusive job you said was 12 bounty out of the get-go.
Yes.
Yeah. So I want to find out how many legs that job is.
All right. What skill are you going to use?
So what I'm going to use is some good old-fashioned intimidation.
All right.
Or actually, let's see. I totally have forgotten what skills I have.
Intimidation is persuasion.
Yeah. Or charisma. Yeah. Yeah. That's I got you. Yeah. I'm gonna use some intimidation. Or do I just want to use fighting?
How?
Oh no, because I'm really saying I'm going to say fighting, but it really is intimidation. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's intimidation. I have to use intimidation. All right, so if I have one intimidation, just remind me. I'm
you
roll.
have one
So I get a +1 to the roll.
Yes, to the first die. The second die, and yes, to the first die you get a +1. You want the first die to be higher than the second die.
Right, and I'm rolling 2d6.
2d10.
2d10. No, I'm completely wrong. 2d10. Ha.
So you can either spend. Oh no, you already rolled 2d10.
Oh, okay. It's 110. That's what I thought it was. Okay, sorry. So yeah, I could. Go ahead. I could spend one.
Yes. So you can either spend a willpower point to flip it. So instead of being 4/7, it becomes 8/3. Or you can tap one of your references, which means you owe them a bounty at the end of the job, but you get information or you succeed.
I'll tap the reference so I can keep the willpower. What is my willpower? I'm forgetting now. Willpower mine was 2. No, I got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang on to the willpower because I can already see I'm rolling like shit. So let's keep that willpower for later.
All right. So, do you have you increase your charisma? So that means you get a new reference if you want, or you can tap your old one.
How did I increase my charisma?
Didn't you bought the stat, right? Because that's why you got a new dependent too.
Like way back.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. You originally had charisma 1, I believe you had charisma 2.
Okay, sure. Okay. Fuck. I didn't. New reference?
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna say my new reference is somebody in the jail.
All right.
The visitor center. It's gonna be. Do they have like a head? Do they have like a warden of the visitor center?
Yeah. It's a member of the Gunhands, which are basically the security force of the Enclave. Okay. I'm gonna say this guy's name is. I don't know. Give me a tough sounding post-apocalyptic
name. Like a normal person's name, or
either or.
What? Hadley.
All right. So you at this point you write down Hadley underneath your reference.
Yep, I'm rewriting it all right now. While we're.
Yeah, and then also you owe him 1 bounty.
Yeah, that's fine.
So Hadley is a rail thin, man with muscles that look like corded knots. He has scars up and down his arms, and has, well, he wears cut off fatigues.
Nice.
Reminiscent of when the gun hands were part of the National Guard.
Alrighty.
And he sees you coming up. There is plexiglass in between you and him. But there are little holes, so you can talk to each other.
There's little breathing holes.
Pretty much. You get air. You deserve at least that.
That's awesome. That's so nice of them.
And he keeps his hand on his sidearm as he walks near to the hole. Rusty.
Oh, hold on. I gotta start. Let's get the character. Hadley. I need your skills.
What'll be, Rusty?
Need to find out how difficult this job is. You know me, I'm a little bit more, can't be as tough on the package. Can't get myself killed, or I might come kill you. Ain't that funny?
You've been talking to him for about a solid minute and a half now. He hasn't blinked his slightly watery blue eyes.
That's fine.
No. Also, rent's coming up.
Oh, that's his response?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
Yeah, you have to
expecting...
pay rent to live in prison.
By the way, bullshit meter just went up a big amount of that one.
Well, they're keeping you safe for the Enclave.
Fuck, they are. They don't give a flying crap about me, or my dog, or any of the people that are in my life. They don't give a crap. That's why my ass is...
Capitalism is bad.
That's why I'm going to get my own place with my own slaves, and I'm going to go kill some people. Who knows? So I just, this is so terrible. I've ended up in prison. God. Yeah, well, that's why I want to know how much I get this job for. I want to know how long. I want to know the investment. Make sure it's worth my time.
You're talking about Matt Ladd's job?
Yeah, that's the one.
He starts laughing at you.
I don't remember saying anything that was funny, but I've been drinking a lot today, so your laughter might actually be a good joke.
This is the first time you've ever seen him laugh, by the way.
Is that supposed to make me laugh? Because it ain't.
No. She needs someone to go up to Silver Hills. That's why it's funny.
Well, I'm basically dead already, so you can't tell me anything else that's going to make me any worse.
I'm going to give you this for free.
Yeah.
Silver Hills is 5 legs away.
Oh,
it is another enclave.
Oh, good.
That was originally a Air Force base. It has been taken over by religious fundamentals.
Nice. I need those guys.
That
this is perfect.
Well, they believe that the zombie plague is a curse from God.
Oh no, I don't need these guys.
And that people who are Latents have been essentially, it's the mark of Cain.
Yeah, no, these aren't the crazy people I want. These are this is the other crazy people.
They use Latents as slave labor.
Nope. Nope, don't like these people. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, they use Latents as slave labor.
I have another question. This is off topic.
Work them to death.
That sounds like a stupid plan. If you work them to death and they turn into rage zombies, are you only not killing yourself? I don't understand this plan.
No one really wants to go visit Silver Hills for some reason to find out why.
Oh boy. Oh, that just sounds charming. Sounds like the place that I want to hang my hat up for a minute.
I think that's why the warden laughed at you.
That's fine. So, question. Now that I am a latent, am I effectively immune to zombie disease?
You got real quiet again.
This is gonna be a thing. This is gonna be our video. This is gonna be a thing. Fuck.
Hello?
Hello.
I don't know, I lost you for a second.
Oh boy.
We lost you.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, you are effectively immune to being bitten by casualties, aka zombies.
Right. Like, so I can still die
Yeah.
if they
You
rip
still
me,
die,
rip
but
me apart.
the
But-
virus won't turn hot until you die.
Right. And what happened to me the last time, where I think the last, or no, that actually I might be confusing the two things. I think the thing I was talking about was when I took the cure.
Mm-hmm.
I was like incapacitated for a minute.
Oh yeah, it hurt the shit out of you badly.
Yeah. So I'm thinking. So I guess what I'm asking is like I won't have like if they bite me, I won't have any effect from it. But obviously, if they tear my flesh apart and rip my head off, like I'm gonna die. Cause
Yeah, you'll still take damage. You won't take, oh shit, I'm gonna turn into a vector.
right,
Because it's already in you.
right. Okay.
You don't have to worry about that anymore.
Well, I guess you could say I did something right because I've solved the zombie apocalypse problem in the game. I just don't have much of a regular life after that. But you see, I power game the game. Zombie don't
Exactly.
mean shit. The zombies don't mean shit to me anymore.
That's why some people start out as latents.
Yeah, but see, then you have control of the story because people don't know you're a latent. It's like The Last of Us. It's better when it's like that. Now when everybody knows, it sucks. All right. So anyway, I just go, yeah, well, sometimes you got to go back to religion to learn something about yourself. My response.
Have fun with that. Rent's due on the 1st.
Yeah, well,
Walks away.
well, you better fluff my pillows.
He continues to walk away as you
No, I know. I
kind
said
of try to be a badass line. And
Wow.
you're left there.
well, that's pretty accurate to my life. Yeah. All right. All right. So, I guess that's me, Sean. I guess you're up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we each only are getting like one. Try to-
You know, I've been thinking about it, and because your group is so small, I will allow you 2 each of the information fact finding stuff.
You sure? I was just asking when I'm like.
Oh yeah, once Bear comes back, it becomes 1 each of them.
Oh, we miss you,
It's-
Bear. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's me being nice to you guys to help balance out how hard the game is from the get-go.
No, this game isn't hard. Not at all. I've done things that I've already questioned. No, it's fine. It's great.
Anyway, go. So Sean, you're up now.
Cool. I mean, I guess I tried. What was the last thing? Because it was how many legs it is, how much it's paying, and then just what it is, right? Is that what the third
Like,
one?
what's the hard thing about it?
Right.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Can I call him to tell him things that I learned?
Like, I assume that you guys are sharing knowledge at this point.
Yeah, but I was just curious, like, in my predicament, can I actually, like, communicate
Yeah, you
easily
still-
with him?
yeah.
Okay. That's
You
fine.
still have your Ubix back and shit,
Gotcha. Okay.
and you can send information
I-
to each other.
I'm gonna send notes with the dog. Oh,
I mean, I got
the dog
Ubix
is
too, so you can just like text me.
oh that's
I
fine.
will allow texting.
All right, that's fine. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, remind me what some of these skills do again, like sensitivity. That's just like reading
That's like
people.
bullshit.
That's just
the
like
bullshit
bullshit.
meter.
Okay.
The bullshit meter.
So if you're watching at home, we just found out that Zach has a cold heart. Doesn't care about anyone. No, it's like sensitivity's a bunch of bullshit. That's exactly how that came out. It's not even. I wish I was telling a joke. It was 100% what it sounded like. I'm dead inside. Fuck everyone. All right. Anyway.
I guess maybe using my persuasion, trying to chat up. I guess I'm assuming MATLAB has like assistants or something.
Yeah, she has people that she works with in the microfinancing.
Sure.
Always follow the money.
So just like chat up one of her friends, see what they know about the job shit she has for us.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, give me the roll.
I will allow it.
Alright. So it's fine, I'm doing this with real dice?
Yeah, just be honest.
No, yeah, I won't fudge. So first one. 0 is 10, right?
Yep.
Alright, so that's a 12. So I just rolled 2 10s.
Even with.
Success.
I shit you not, I'm not fudging.
Use real dice all the time. The game won't be hard.
So you're talking to
Oh my
one of the
God.
fellow financiers, a woman named Melba.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so Melba right now is enjoying a soy latte,
I was gonna say.
which means it's just soy milk with some alcohol in it.
It's a little
Because
weird.
they don't got coffee beans no more. Because
Made it.
those grow down south.
It's made
Why
out of.
would you ruin the alcohol with the soy milk?
It's made out of cat
Because some
turds.
people, yeah, they claim that, it's reminiscent of coffee in some way. You think they're just delusional or slightly insane.
Or a little bit of both.
Anyway, yeah, so Melba is enjoying. Well, enjoying is a relatively positive
drinking.
word. Yeah, she's drinking with a veneer of respectability.
Okay.
Uh,
Is this like a bar? Sorry, I just kind of...
she's on a patio at the moment drinking.
So I'm just like showing up to her house.
Kind of, yeah.
Cool. Do I have any kind of like pre-existing relationship or rapport with this person?
Yeah, you know this person casually.
You go to the same parties.
You interact with the same groups of people. You know the words and the handshakes.
What is that?
So I'll just kind of walk up to her, give her like a friendly greeting. Like, hey Melba, how you doing?
Alright. Enjoying my soy latte. She says, with a very obvious, painful pause before drinking, and her face subconsciously scrunches from the taste. Yes, it's so good. So good.
I turned my mother into a bear. That's all I'm thinking of now. Sorry.
Why?
I can't.
Alright. So I'll just say that, like, I don't know why John's
I
laughing.
don't know either. Sorry. And I'm not drinking or doing drugs. That's amazing. Alright.
So here, MATLAB might have a job for us.
Oh, yeah. So you're the one. Oh, good. Yeah, we were importing somebody to do some tech work for us on some software that wasn't working right. Last we heard, his caravan got hit by some raiders, and he ended up in Silver Falls.
I'm assuming I know the same information you already told
Yeah.
John
Yep.
about. Okay.
Yeah, it's a real bitch though.
He's not a Leighton, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Well, shit.
Yeah, that's why we can't just buy him back. It's a weird religious nut thing. Congratulations, you now have another... You have the tough spot of the job now to use against her. Which is... it's gonna be a bitch.
Hooray.
Actually, no, I'm just gonna say religious fundamentalism. That's the right one.
It's gonna be a bitch.
Yep.
Hooray!
And she's
So-
the one... Madlab's the one that's like, don't kill people, right?
Like, she prefers you not to kill people.
Right.
Well,
She's
guess
like-
what? That's ain't gonna happen. We terrible. Even when I try to behave, people die. I don't mean to kill people. People die.
It just happens around me.
That's pretty much it. It's fucking true.
Basically, it's like any kind of video game. You try to be nice to the NPCs, but they just try to kill you, so they gotta die.
That's right.
They gots to die.
They gots to. Alright, I mean, I'm just gonna kind of sigh.
Yep, that's what you get for your crit roll.
Ugh.
So, now you know what the job is paying,
Mm.
how long it's going to be, and the complication.
Yay!
But you have two
Yes.
more actions if you want to try and learn about the other job. Or, another action is,
Just talk
You
to
could-
MATLAB.
yeah, or you
Initiate
can try
whatever that whole thing
Yeah.
is.
to initiate the job negotiations, or you could try to maybe raise the price
Why
by
do we do
doing
that?
actions.
I would say that I'd like to raise the price.
Alright, how would you try to raise the price of this job?
I'm gonna use my... Let's see here. Funny enough, I also have sensitivity, which we now know is a bunch of bullshit. Can I use stealth? I have a way to do it.
I mean, just tell me what you want to do, and I'll say
It's
yes or no.
It's basically creating like little things of espionage that make. Personally, what I was saying was, well, you said she's only offering this job to us, right? You said that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was gonna sabotage other people, or, nah, that's not gonna work. I guess I could use my networking.
Yeah, what do you want to network?
Now, networking here means people. That's that skill.
Yeah, it's like contacting people and figuring out who to talk to and stuff.
Yeah. So, what I'm trying to say, but I don't know how I would do it, is basically I want to contact people to either drive up cost or make it so I can economically switch it so that she'd have to pay us more. I don't know.
What you could do is...
That's what I'm trying to do.
You know why they sent that for an outside expert? Which
Right.
is they were having technical issues.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can leverage that against her
Right.
by letting people know that
Oh, okay. Yeah.
the system that she's trying to create is flawed.
Got it. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's see. Let's see what I'm going to do. Here it is. Roll number 1. Yeah.
Hey.
And that's an 11.
Okay. Cool.
I
So, yes.
I succeeded.
Hey.
It is going to go up by 2 because it takes the natural difference.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, so instead
I
of
did
being
not-
12 bounty per person, it's now 14 bounty.
Per person.
Well, remember, because
Third person.
I rolled an 11, so it does it on the base die, or it does it on what you actually roll plus your
Uh,
plus?
You know, I'm going to say it at the moment. I'm not going to look at the rule. I'm just going to wing it.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be by the difference. So I'm going to say it goes up to 15 rather than...
Nice. Okay, that makes me feel a little better.
Yes, you have
should have had Sean roll
potentially
this.
ruined MATLAB's reputation, later.
That's
by
okay.
revealing-
I'm leaving this society behind. So fuck them.
Cool. All right. Sean, is there anything else you would like to do?
Is there any way to get like more information about this kind of system that she's working on? Like, what is she trying to do that she needs this expert for? Do I know
Yeah, I would say, what would you like to use to know?
Dash select skills now.
No, by young Padawan. Yes,
Is leadership useful for anything other than negotiation?
Steve.
I would say you can roll leadership here.
Oh. He's throwing you a bone.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
because you're trying to figure out the mood and pulse of the people on this issue.
Alright. Yeah.
The
Fuck it,
senator
why not?
from Massachusetts wants the floor.
Hey.
Cool. So, first die is another fucking 10. Oh my god, you're gonna think I'm
Hey.
cheating.
No, I think that you need to roll real dice all the time.
So, second die is an 8, so, okay.
Yeah, that succeeds. So what she's doing is, essentially, she is transferring crypto credit back into Bounty by using the driver licenses that you guys got the machines for and you got some boxes for in the first job, and using that to make microloans to people in the community and hopefully soon outside the community. And using these microloans, it will help build businesses and lives and yada yada, blah blah blah, trying to be a nice person while making money off of people with interest rates.
Nice.
The issue has become transferring the crypto back into Bounty.
Oh.
Because she needs to make it so the bounty doesn't seem to have existed. Because the way it works is the government in the recession pays for information and documents proving people are dead. Because then it can eminent domain all of their shit.
Ah, I see you.
And it
Okay.
pays you cryptocurrency for that. So she needs to figure out a way to make the bounty viable by essentially duplicating people who haven't been found yet.
Oh.
Because it's worthless if it's from people who have already been found and pronounced dead and had all their shit taken.
It's made out of people.
So she's essentially paying someone to go hack the Department of, essentially the Department of Homeland Security to find
That
out
sounds
who's, on the dead list or not.
No, none of this sounds like it'll go wrong.
Well, it has already gone wrong. That's why that's why the job is go to religious fundamentalisms who think lanes are by God meant to be slaves until they die.
Yep. That's beautiful.
I just have a feeling that somehow it's like slaughter anybody. I just feel like that's just the direction this is going to end up going.
No, not at all. We're not everyone will die. But
Not everyone.
But some will die. I need to work this very well so that the other religious fanatics that I care about see the good work that I've done, and then we can be friends. Very important.
He's trying to become zombie Jesus.
It's very true, because that's what I got left. Actually,
But
in
Jesus
fact,
is a zombie already.
well, see, I don't want to ruin anything. I don't want to do spoilers for Umbrella Academy, but I
Watch
might.
that.
What happened?
I watched it.
Oh,
I have not seen season 2 yet.
You seem very angry. Why? Why are
No,
you so?
it wasn't me angry.
Oh, okay. But
I
anyway,
was just stating. Okay.
what I was gonna say was I'm definitely trying to go in one of the directions, and I think Zach knows which direction I'm trying to go in now.
I will see.
We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna see if it works, because I don't want to ruin it for anybody else.
All right, so do you want to go with Jed Jones's job, or do you want to go with Matt Lab's job?
Well,
Sean.
considering we don't know anything about Jones's.
That's true. We didn't find out anything about this.
Hey, I was just giving you all the option.
I know.
So we're okay. On to Matt Lab.
Oh God.
Now, here's something fun. John, I actually put little tokens. So
Oh. Oh God. Oh, that's funny. That's funny because that's Fenton Crackshell from DuckTales. That's awesome.
that's fucking Spike from Cowboy Bebop. Is Donald Duck dressed up like it?
Oh, well, it looks like Fenton. It actually looks like Fenton Crackshell from the new DuckTales, but.
So, Sean, I know you can't see at the moment. There are 2 tokens I put on here. The players are Donald Duck dressed up like
Cowboy
from
Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, which is pretty fun. But my viewers can't see that either because I didn't bother to do that. There's only one.
And the other one is the market. I chose a heavily commercialized image. Mash onto something terrifying. So it is Kermit the Frog's head.
I'm not seeing that. Oh, okay.
Is Kermit the Frog's head glued on top of an Incredible Hulk body?
Which, by the way, for everybody at home, I'm totally doing that later. That's pretty funny. Actually, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, these are just random pictures I have on my computer for some reason.
I don't know what that says about you as a person.
I was just gonna say that that raises some flags in my mind. Do you need a hug?
Always.
No.
I'm guessing I'm not going to get it from you, though.
Well, a couple of reasons why. Unless I'm standing in your house, which I am. That's the only way that would happen. Unless you figured out how to make real holograms, like the holodeck, then let's party. But yeah, we need that, by the way. We need that, by the way. Light holograms are very important. That's how we can social distance forever.
Yep. We never have to interact with people.
It's perfect.
Wouldn't it just be that movie with Bruce Willis when he's just Avatar or something?
Avatar Jesus, yeah, that movie, yeah.
Sure, okay.
Avatar Jesus.
Anyway, so you 2 are, well, not you.
Nah, I was gonna say
Sean.
Sean does the talky bits.
Yep.
The movie's called Surrogates, I just remembered. Sorry.
Oh,
Super important information.
I remember that movie. I didn't watch it. I just saw commercials for it.
It was weird.
Yeah,
it good?
it was weird. It was a little weird.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about, well, Loopers is not the same thing, but Loopers was actually good. But
Oh. Anyway, so Matt Lab is.
Matt.
I posted what Matt Lab really is in the goddamn Discord, okay?
Matt.
It's a real thing. Anyway, Matt Lab is
Affleck.
drinking a soy latte. It apparently is the new hotness in the Enclave's upper classes.
Again, I don't understand why you put alcohol in the milk. Just drink the alcohol.
It's kind of like a really bad version of a White Russian. Anyway, so she's drinking sparingly a soy latte in her new office, which has the printers and, well, computer screens that are running various numbers from different cryptocurrencies at all times.
People can see it now.
Ah, good. So, Sean, what's her character's name again? I'm sorry.
My character, Sly.
Sly, yeah. So Sly, she welcomes you into her, well, den of money.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
And make that leadership roll to see how long this is going to last.
17 years. It's gonna happen.
Alright, first die. Gonna be an 8 total. So I rolled a 5.
Okay.
That's 3. And then a 1 on the second die.
Alright, so it's a success, so
Yes.
it's going to last 4 rounds.
Cool.
Alright,
Remind me what I can do again, because I don't remember and I don't have the shit in front of me.
Oh yeah, this
Because
is
internet.
Yep. So, you can do negotiations. Basically, you could try talking to her in different ways to try and push the conversation forward.
Mm-hmm.
You can... There are schemes and scams that John can do to try and push stuff forward also, or give you support. You also know some of her spots already
right.
Mm-hmm.
from her last job, which John can read to you because I already put them up underneath former employer. Haha.
You just sound so salty that I can't see this stuff.
I'm
Okay.
like,
No, because he knows that I won't read it. That's why.
yeah.
That's why he's getting mad. All right, is that under handouts? Current job, yes, right here at the bottom. See?
Oh, not current job. It's underneath former employers because, well, I didn't know which job you would take first.
Well, where's for? I don't see that. I only see.
For some reason, it
Oh,
wasn't.
former.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
an
here,
old
man.
news-
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Woman trying to revolutionize the loan process in the loss with her expertise in micro lending and her new weak spot. Dirt under her nails. Respects those who do things physically to get the job done. Soft spot. No more blood money. Too many people have died in the past 5 years, aka the 5 sessions we've played, trying not to kill people to make her rich.
Yes, so you can use those to push. Essentially, because you know her spots, you can use those. If she tries to push against you in the transaction, in the negotiations, you can add those as essentially force multipliers. So normally, if you do a skill, it's a +1, and then she can push it forward. And well, we'll get to that when we get to that. But also, you have the current tough spot of the job.
Use the
Which
force, Luke.
Fundamentalism is a bitch.
Ow.
It is a bitch.
Yes.
All right, folks. This is the part of the show where we start to work on trigonometry.
Oh my god. It's not that bad. Jesus Christ.
This is where Sean rolls dice, and we have no clue what's happening until
Alright,
Zach tells
Sean,
us.
roll
what it is.
another leadership check to see who gets top first.
Oh, okay. First one is another 10, so 13. I like these dice. Second one is an 8.
Roll, you go first. Yeah, so you get to talk first, so how would you like to open up?
I'm just gonna say, so here you mean to walk into, what was the place called? Silver what?
Silver Falls.
Silver Falls. Yeah. So here you want me to walk into Silver Falls, rescue a latent programmer for you.
Mm-hmm. The plot thick.
Yeah. She's a little stunned at that, and then she goes, "Oh, so you've already done your research. That helps speed things up a bit. Yes, I would like you to do so. You've done work for me in the past, which has panned out fairly well. But this is something I need done quickly, and, well, hopefully with relatively little bloodshed." So she moves up 1, and you guys move up 2 because you used one of your marks. So you're already at labor.
Does that mean Sean did good?
Sean did good.
Okay.
I'm
Good.
making
See
us get
how-
paid more.
Good, Sean.
Yeah, you see how Cowboy B Duck moved up 2 spaces.
Yeah. I mean, that's
That's
what it is. He's not telling the wrong thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, so John, you can try to do a scam of some sort.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Uh,
I'm all about scheming. What skill would I use? And I can't repeat any skills, right, that I previously used?
I would say in this case you can, because that was a different thing.
Okay. Then we're just gonna go with standard intimidation, because that always works out well for me.
What are you trying to use intimidation to do?
So what am I so what don't we know about the job already?
You know pretty much everything about the job, like how long it's going to be,
Right.
where you're going, and well, you could try to maybe intimidate someone to find out more about Silver Falls.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Sean, believe in me.
I believe.
Oh, that's it. I'm gonna fail this roll miserably.
You told me to believe.
Huh? There's 6.
All right.
Ha!
Hey!
Hey! It worked.
So, the visitor center, is also open to when Laytons come to visit Elevation,
Mhm.
usually as guards for caravans who are coming for grain.
Okay.
So you find a Layton. Give me a name for a Layton.
Samuel.
All right, you find Samuel. He's in his mid 60s, so he's actually a fairly old Layton.
Oh.
He is crisscrossed with scars.
Oh shit! That guy's gonna die right now. Fuck.
And he looks like he has been using T90X for the past 5 years, every single day religiously.
Oh, so he's injecting himself all the time.
No, I mean T90X as the Bowflex machine.
Oh. Sorry.
Eject.
Yeah, his bicep is the size of your head.
Cool. So he's Zangief from Street Fighter. Got it.
Yes. Yes,
All right.
he's Zangief from Street Fighter. We'll go with that. So yeah,
People with visuals.
you two get talking, and he starts talking about how he used to be at Silver Falls.
Oh.
They captured him about 2 years back.
Oh, can you draw a map for me?
Nah, man, I don't want anything to do with them.
Yeah, but what kind of defenses do they have? I'm totally not doing the thing that I was doing, which is intimidating this man. Tell me
Is
your story.
intimidation a skill, or is it persuasion? I can't remember.
It's its own skill and charisma.
Yeah, it's
All right.
charisma.
I will say you can use persuasion instead of intimidation.
No. I'll do it the right way. So none of that was real. I'm being stupid.
Okay, yeah. So he's like, nah, I don't really want to talk about it.
So so I know. Do I know? I know he's a latent.
Yes,
All right.
yes, it's obvious because of the black veins
Cool.
running up and down.
We're gonna just go for a standard. I'm gonna take my. I'm gonna literally take. Oh wait, do they give me weapons in the visit? They probably don't, right? In the visitor set, do I have stuff? I should have asked all these questions.
You have your stuff. They make you keep your weapons in a locker.
Fuck. I got the dog though, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna give the dog that to be intimidating, the almost attack order, to be like.
You're gonna sick a dog on this guy, yes.
I don't give a shit. I'm gonna bite his balls. I don't give a fuck. So yeah.
So Samuel, he's willing to talk now.
There we go. Told you
Yeah,
this dog. Told you this dog would come in handy.
Yeah. Apparently, what they do is they have an electric fence and they put explosive collars on the Ladens around their necks.
Oh,
Fallout shit.
this is some great shit. I already have plans. All right.
So, his malfunctioned one day, and it fell off him by mistake, and then he fucking booked it.
Smart man.
Look, man, put away the goddamn dog.
Oh, my dog's name is Shithead.
Put that shithead away.
No, I'm kidding. My
Like,
dog's...
the dog has a real name, but you call it like shithead every once in a while. I got it.
Yeah. No, the dog's real name is Ulysses, but...
Okay.
So I just tell him, Ulysses, calm down.
And then just it curls up and like tries to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he needs to go now because he kind of pissed himself.
It's fine by me.
But you know how they keep the lanes in line, and why they don't have vectors.
Yeah, no, it's going to come in handy later. Absolutely.
Yeah. So you learn a little bit more about Silver Falls.
Nice.
So, Sean, how do you want to press the issue of getting paid?
I guess it'd probably fall under persuasion, but basically, want to say that, this job's really gonna have to cost her.
Mm-hmm.
There's, these religious nutcases, the way they treat their latents. I mean, hell, Rusty's just got latent. You gotta know that.
All right.
You really expect to send us to basically our deaths?
Okay. Make that roll.
So that would rolled a 5. It's like a 7. I said persuasion, so I'm good.
Yes.
So that's a 7 total. Second die is a 4. Oh man, that was close.
Yeah,
right?
so
Because double
double is bad.
odds is crit
so
fail. That's I hate that roll so much.
So she says, well, I can understand your reluctance, but I do need the job done fairly fast. So I am willing to, for the length of this job, I recently have come to a Jeep that is still working and has a full tank of gas. I will allow you to use it for this job in order to get it done as swiftly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, she right now has essentially, because you're stuck on the same hazard pay at the moment, like you both are pressing forward, she has essentially upped the game by offering you a gift spot, which is a car to use during this job.
Ooh.
So you have essentially one sway for making the roll. She has one sway for just existing, and now another for using her gift spot. You can use what you know about her in either her weak spot and her soft spot to press the advantage home.
So one of the spots she doesn't like things done bloody. And then what was I know the dirt under her fingernails. What does that mean?
That she prefers hardworking people.
Yeah, she prefers people who do things,
Yeah, he means it like
themselves.
not. Yeah, like not somebody
no, I know
who's
it was
privileged.
metaphorical.
Yeah, like a privileged person that would have soft hands, like that adage of like your hands are worn because you work with your hands and you do manual labor. That's what you meant by that, right? Or not really?
That's what I meant.
Okay. I didn't want to talk into her.
Oh, you're all good.
it, Shaw. I believe in you.
Like, I don't know how to use either of those two as leverage in this particular context.
What are you trying to use leverage for? What?
Well, because I had to use the spot. Is that what you're saying, Zach?
Yeah.
Because right now she's beating me 2-1 with
Right.
the offer of the Jeep.
Right.
So I
And
will
so-
say that if you use both of your spots, you'll be beating her 3-2, and she can't really fight back at that.
Right.
Ah. I'm having some stream technical difficulties, but I'm fine now. I realized I
So-
was showing a screen that was not a big deal, but anyway. Go for it. Well, can't you tell her that it's gonna, because you know now that how hard the job's gonna be and like the pitfalls of it, that we're gonna have to work harder.
Yeah.
Like
I guess
it's-
I would go something along the lines, same with what John is saying, that like, you know, getting that laminating machine for your last time was a cakewalk compared to this. The amount of hard work we're gonna have to put into this just to get one of these guys out alive, you're asking a lot.
All right. Yes, that definitely uses one of the spots. So right now you're tied, and you can push the other one to push to win.
So, which spot did I use?
You used the first one, the one where she likes people, to actually get to do things themselves, get kind of like down and dirty. The other one you have on her is that she doesn't like people getting killed to make her rich.
So I'll say, you've worked with us, you know how we work. We'll do what we can to keep people from any unnecessary, I want to say casualties, but I feel like that word has a different
Damages?
meaning now.
It does have a different meaning now.
Oh my god.
It's like 5 years of collective trauma have turned that word bad.
Well, I mean, it was never a good word.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It doesn't cause any unnecessary deaths, but,
Shit.
you try to
happened.
take this to someone else, they can't give you those same kind of guarantees. They may
All right.
just slaughter the whole camp.
Well, can't you also incorporate that we saved people on our last job?
That is another spot you could use. That is a plus spot.
Sorry,
I
I'm
was
not.
trying to convince her that we wouldn't go on a killing rampage.
Well, that's what I
compared to,
mean.
if she tried to go somewhere else.
Right, but
Uh,
but that's what I was saying is that you could spotlight our last job, because in our last job we saved all those people.
Wasn't that just we were just going after comic books? The people were just one of the legs we just happened upon.
Right, but
yes, but you still got the plus spot because you went to save them.
right,
And they told people, hey, these guys aren't crazy assholes.
right. We built credibility. We actually got a. I remember I wrote it on my
Right.
thing. We got a reputation.
Like,
for
the
it.
people who died there were asshole slavers.
Right.
Oh, what was it? The law in town? Is that I wrote
Yeah,
that
the
down.
law in town.
So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll talk about that too. Last outing, come across those. Does other people know they're immune?
No,
Or just
They-
okay,
they're-
slaves? I'll try to.
yeah, they don't want other people to know they're immune because it could become a group decision to, 600
Sure.
bounty per healthy person.
They're valuable. But yeah, so saving those slaves.
Why do you think I have one of them as a dependent?
Yeah,
Horrible
you try
man.
selling that person. We'll discuss what happens then.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. My fucking brain's gonna be gone soon anyway.
So anyway, I
Alright,
said what I
so-
said.
Alright, this not only pushes you to hazard pay, it pushes her back to expenses.
Cool.
So she's at the end of the line, and you're almost at the end of the line. What I probably recommend is for you to try. Well, John has another scam you could do, which is again try to raise the price.
All right, friends. Let's figure out what John's gonna do. All right.
What was?
So, what am I gonna do? Oh. Can I use my sensitivity to make the people spread the word of our good work?
I would say that would maybe be networking.
Oh, you said I could reuse stuff. All right, so I can do
Yeah.
networking. All right. Sean, bless me again.
I believe in you.
That was sarcastic. That's good. Yeah! Yeah!
I don't know what's happening.
I won.
All right.
That's an 11, and then they got a 3. Or the
Cool. Because this is actually during the job, it causes it to go up by the black. So it goes up by 11.
nice.
Shit.
So you're at 26 right now.
Yeah.
And Sean, you could, if you roll leadership, you could just end negotiations here.
Oh God. Oh,
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
oh no.
All right, roll.
Oh.
Because you pretty much said there's nowhere else to go, right?
Pretty much.
Other than further back if she pushes me.
Yeah, like you could theoretically push to 100% markup, but it would be hard because she'll be pushing really hard.
Okay. So, rolling that leadership. Right, you said leadership?
Yep.
Cool. First die. That is a 7, so 10.
Okay.
And second die is a 5.
All right, you end the negotiations right there. Roll. I'll say you get to roll it. You guys. So right now you're at 26 bounty per person. You can roll another set of dice. No bonuses, anything like that. If the first die is higher, it goes to expenses. If the second die is higher, it goes to hazard pay. So basically,
you?
say again.
Right. I was gonna
Which
ask
one
the
of
same
us is
question.
rolling?
Sean, I'll say,
Okay.
because he's been kind of lucky. I want to see if it keeps holding up past this moment.
Okay. So first die is a 7.
Oh.
Okay.
Second die is a 7.
Oh, that's bad.
You know what? It's hazard pay. You can't crit fail this one.
Okay.
I was like, that's bad. I remember that. That's
I don't know why these dice keep like doubling. It's creeping me out a little bit.
All right, so
oh Lord Almighty.
was you had 26 per person.
God damn, that's a lot.
It is. It's gonna be a hard job, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
know. No.
Oh, but I got a plan. Don't you worry.
That
Alright.
terrifies me.
Now that I learned about those collars, we're all good.
You just start popping people and just blowing them up.
Sweet, sweet
Minus,
shot.
so it's 26 is the black and red essentially. Well, we'll figure out how much it is per person. So what is the break point of the group?
Oh.
So John, what is your break point?
Oh, that's a great question.
Is the total of your upkeep plus 1 bounty for rent, 1 bounty per dependent, and
What's the dog?
the dog is worth, let me check.
I don't remember.
Alright, the dog is, of course, okay. Healing, because apparently that's the closest.
What are you doing then? What's the upkeep for the drone key, whatever.
Probably gotta look that up.
It's
Too.
portmanteau. Donkey. Anyway,
Right, but it's a
looking for it.
drone, so drone key.
Well, no, because it sounds stupid.
Everything
Meanwhile,
sounds
donkey-
stupid.
Okay.
The senator from Missouri would like the floor. Yes, everything sounds good.
No, well, Senator Missouri is an asshole.
Everyone
Wait,
in the
Marcy,
Senate.
that's Kentucky.
Everybody is an asshole.
So the upkeep of the dog is 2.
Okay.
The Dronki's upkeep is 5.
Ouch.
So that's gonna make my breaking. That's gonna make my breaking point 15.
All right. So right now it's 26 plus 15.
I think my breaking point's 20.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
What the
Yeah, that junkie really.
Jesus Christ.
All right,
I
and
got
then
a lot of shit.
an
Yeah.
additional bounty per taker per leg. So there's 5 legs, so it's 10 bounty in total. So it's not 26 per person, it's 26 plus the other shit.
Right, because it's a
So
wash.
it's 71 bounty at the moment.
Whoa. Yeah. Warlord status, here I come. Yeah.
All right.
It's happening. My dreams of having a Thunderdome are coming true. Yes.
All right, so 71 bounty at the start of the job, and the job is Matt Labs hacker is in slave camp run by Jesus Crazies.
Yeah.
Jesus crazies.
Go get hacker.
When you say that, I think of the old cartoon, The Centurions. Oh, that's insane.
Yes. All right. So you have a car. You have a Jeep. It has gas in it. 10 charges. You can use charges to skip legs,
Oh.
so you don't have to spend rations on it.
Oh.
Uh,
That's cool.
every once in a while, you could try to maybe scavenge for gas. But yeah, so you have 10 legs to go. I mean, you have 5 legs to the place, and depending on actions that are taken, you might have a couple of legs heading back.
Ah.
You know, if people are chasing you or shit.
Oh yeah, that's
Can't
that's.
imagine why that would happen.
I was gonna say that's definite. I don't even have to. I don't even have to play the next hour to know. We gonna get chased because I don't think we've made an event. There was one adventure where I was like, "Hello, good sir." Boom. So we're done.
You mean the one where you went up to the obvious sniper den?
No. That was me being stupid. No, that was. I'm talking about the other one where I tried to do the right thing and we're like, hey, because I failed all the rolls. I'm saying, no matter what, we're gonna get chased by somebody. All right. So what's up? Where are we going?
All right. So do you guys wish to spend fuel, or do you want to do the encounter for the first leg?
Well, I don't know. Sean, what's your thoughts?
I don't know. 'Cause, like,
I don't know either.
it sounds nice to just be able to skip everything. 'Cause
Yeah.
the legs, like, never really work out well, except that one time we
we got.
saved the immunes, but...
Well, it still didn't work out well because I became a late.
It worked.
Exactly.
Caveat: it didn't work out well for you.
Right, but if the net gain is party is now, I'm living in a prison. I'm gonna go.
Again, it didn't work out well for you.
I'm fine, and now we have a good reputation, you know.
You're a dick. All right. Anyway, but as Rusty One Eye would say, I'm proud of you. Oh shit! And I just threw that. Oh, that's a really small piece. I'm not gonna find that. All right, fuck that. All right. So, so how much fuel do we have, and how much can we skip?
Right now, you have 10 charges,
Uh-huh.
and every charge is 1 leg.
And if we get to the last leg, this game works where you get to go back to the net. Oh, can we still go back without going back through those legs, or do we have to go through those legs?
Well, that's what he was saying. If we're being chased, depending on what we do at the last place, we may have legs coming back.
Oh, okay. All right, so...
Right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and also if you try to do maneuvers with the car with your drive skill, that will also eat up charges.
If you try to maneuver with the...
So, like, if you're trying to Tokyo drift shit, that'll eat up charges on the car.
Okay.
If you know you're trying to run away from Jesus Crazies.
Oh, but that's all in the chase step.
If
Yes.
something's chasing us.
Got
Yes.
it. Okay. I ask all the questions because I ask these questions because, and there's no roll if we use the charges.
Nope.
There's no roll to skip.
There's no roll to skip or to use charges.
Okay.
It is only if you're trying to do actions such as drive,
Right.
then you have to roll for drive.
For the chasing. Okay. So now that I've asked all the questions,
Theoretically, depending if you're... There may be a random encounter with... if you are too loud. Like, that's one of the reasons vehicles are sometimes scarce, is because, well, let's say you have tanks. You might have casualties following you because they hear a loud rambling thing.
Okay.
That's probably not going to happen.
Okay.
Emphasis on probably.
Well, see, this is why I'm asking all these questions
No,
because
that's why I'm clarifying.
because I've gone down this road before where I'm like, let's do what we're doing, and then he's like, and I'm like, fuck, or
you're part zombie now.
right, or some shit. Well, I mean that was me failing rolls, so that's not your fault. But yeah, all right, I'm in favor of skipping because I'm in favor of skipping for this reason. We're more than likely gonna get chased, right? So we will have to go through the legs, but it would be better to not have to go through them. To go through them and then have to go back through them. So at least we can save ourselves half the legs, which will become a 10-leg journey if we really fuck up, which I think we are going to.
That's the spirit.
Well, I just don't see how we're not going to. Like, there's so much stuff, and they're like crazy people. All right. But anyway, I'm in favor of skipping.
So, do you want to skip all of them? Are you in favor of skipping some of them?
Do we know, because you tell us up front if it's a long or short leg, right?
No, it's just a leg.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so we don't know what we're getting into if we decide.
No.
Okay.
Is there like some sightseer thing where you just explain like, oh, you just saw a body by, but we just drove past it where we chose to skip? Is it going to be something like that? What's
Like, are we going to
No.
get knowledge to what the next leg may hold if we go?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not really...
No, that's
it
fair.
doesn't- Yeah, no, it's kind of just like the road trip, but the map doesn't really exist anymore
Gotcha. Okay.
because 5 years and zombie apocalypse. And Jesus Crazies now run part of the place.
Gotcha.
Can
Okay.
this thing hold my drunkie or drunkie?
Yes, it fits in the back.
Cool.
Yeah, you're drunkie and my dog.
Yeah, the dog. Yeah, Ulysses really likes the car.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in favor of skipping. So you want to
Yeah.
skip the whole thing because it's one charge to skip or two?
It's one charge per leg.
Oh yeah.
So it would be 5 charges to get all the way there.
Yeah, and then we still have 5 charges on the way back.
Okay.
Can we use charges for maneuvers? I should have asked that question.
If you want to use the drive skill with the car, you have to spend charges on the car.
Got it. Okay, so then that's what I'm saying. So we still have a bank for that kind of stuff.
Do you
Okay.
have the drive skill?
I was just gonna ask that next question. Good. See, that's why you're a good teammate.
I do not.
Yep, I don't either. So,
Awesome.
yeah, we should skip.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, because we can't. Wait, but you said we didn't have to roll. Oh, if you take that back, you son of a bitch. I
just saying,
swear to God.
He's anticipating us having to like do maneuvers running away from these.
Oh yeah, no,
assholes.
probably. Yeah, we're gonna fuck
So
up.
that time we're just gonna go run.
It's fine.
because I find it funny.
Sean, if I turn it to a late, and I promise I will try to roll whatever rolls I can to not kill you first.
Appreciate it.
if I become a rage zombie, I will ask Zach if there are ways I can channel my control to get to something that's not you, to give you a chance to live.
Yeah, that's called running in a direction before you die.
Okay, cool. I'll figure something out.
Just limp it that way.
If we're crashing the car, I will figure out a way to maneuver myself so I instantly die and fly out of the car. So you have.
Oh, if I think you're dying, I'm just gonna stab you right in the head.
Actually, yeah.
That's
there's
fine.
An unofficial, the unofficial code of the Lost is if you're a lane, don't be the asshole who wears a helmet. So that way someone can get the headshot off you.
Oh, well, that's the thing we were going to talk about later. Which is when I become a warlord, I was 100% going to do some sort of, armored helmet. So, I actually was going to do that to intimidate my enemies.
Yeah, that's the unofficial rule if you're a lane. Just don't be the asshole who wears the helmet.
Okay.
Well, you're going to be a warlord, so you don't care about being an asshole.
Right. That's what I was going to intimidate my enemies. That if you kill me, I will kill you stronger. Or I was going to have some...
I will come back stronger than before.
Yeah, I was going to have some sort of line like that. All right, anyway. Cool. So we skip, right? We're doing the charges. We're skipping.
Yep. All right, so...
Let's get to the end.
So, you pull up to Silver Falls Air Force Base.
Yep.
It is the tall and reinforced fence of the military base is easily the best static defense in the region, and the open flat ground around and between the runways is ideal for crops.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see on top of the walls there are fencemen.
Mm-hmm.
Usually for fencemen, these people are all wearing white shirts and khaki pants.
I see.
You're stopped at the gate because are you going straight into it or are you trying to sneak in? What's going on there?
Oh, I would say that we should try to be stealthily about our...
Oh, you don't want to walk into a place that will enslave you the second they see you?
Yeah, I think that's not going to be on my docket of things I want to do.
Samuel earlier said that if you're with your quote-unquote master, they don't enslave you because you're already serving someone else for the Lord.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm your master.
that changes my plan now.
We'll put the collar on you though to make sure you don't, get out of bounds.
Ah, fuck. Yeah. See, I don't think that's gonna. This is fucking from Star Wars. It's gonna be Chewie and Han. Fuck. As prisoners. All right. All right. Hold on. Wait. Let's do a quick pros and cons on this one. If I get that collar on me, these motherfuckers can remotely blow my head off.
Would they give me
control over
to his collar? Or
yeah.
Control?
Yeah. What they do is it's a text that can be sent from your Ubix specs. So you have the code for his collar, but they have the code for his collar also.
Second question.
Mm-hmm.
With my cybernetic eye, which has the Ubix programming in it,
yep.
Could I hack the collar to disarm it?
That would be...
Because, I have...
There is a... Yeah, I'll say there's a possibility for that.
Because I have foresight, and I have... Or, other question, when it's being put on me, could I use, deception or a skill to, somehow, fake them into thinking it was secure, but it really isn't, so it's not active? But it has, a light.
Criminality for that?
I have that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so if I try that, but if I fail that, they're going to know that I tried that.
I will say if it fails, it'll just be like, oh, it just didn't click properly.
Okay.
Click.
Because then I can still try to hack them.
Yeah.
All right. I have a couple of ways out of this that I saved my willpower. I'm really trying to game this now. I'm not even playing a fucking character. I'm really like trying to game stats to like make sure I'm not gonna die. But if I die, I'll just make a new character because he's kind of dead already. I will rise as one of my dependents. I'll just remake a character out of one of them. Fuck. All right, yeah. I you know what? I think Prisoner Plan. I think actually Prisoner Plan's a better idea.
Okay. Do we know what this guy looks like that we're going after?
Yeah, you got a photo of him. His name is John Digby.
John Diggle. It's from Arrow.
Digby.
Okay. Sorry.
Now, so he was being delivered, quote unquote, delivered through a caravan that got raided. Is that what
Yeah,
happened?
he was traveling on a caravan, and that got raided, and the raiders were like, oops, we found a lane. Let's make money off him.
Okay.
We'll sell him to God.
Would it be reasonable to think that he, like, could we try to like pass off a lie and say that like he belongs to me? I was waiting for him to be delivered. It's my property. Give him, and just walk out of there.
Theoretically.
Wanna try that?
Yeah, I mean,
who are you gonna, yeah, these are just, like, you're approaching fence guard. You'd be approaching fence guards first.
yeah, I'm fine with you doing that. I mean, I'm gonna act like your slave, so.
I want to try that route.
I still think so. Here's my plan. My plan is when I say I'm gonna hack the collars. I want to hack the collars so bad that I disable all of them, which would cause pandemonium, which would give us a way to escape. I mean, I might try to save a few of the latent people too. Because if we try to save them, they'll shoot them in the process, and then they'll turn into rage zombies, but we'll run. And that's fine. I don't care about that because they indirectly died. I didn't do that on purpose. I tried to save people.
I like how you're like planning out this massacre. They're like, nah, I didn't cause anything. It's fine. If they die, they turn into bombs. It's fine.
They walked in front of the bullets. I didn't put the bullets there. They walked in front of them.
The bullets were placed in front of them. And they tripped.
But that's my overarching plan. So if I crit this, that's where I'm going. If I don't crit it, then only my collar gets disabled.
We'll worry about that later.
But that's where I'm going. It's like I'm basically doing a prison break.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. But as a backup to give us the cover to run, so we don't have to try to drive the car under fire.
Right. Okay.
Because we're not gonna make it. We're gonna crash into a tree. I know it.
Make it, boys.
We're not gonna make it. This shit's gonna be really bad. So that's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking that we do the plan to get into the compound. You negotiate with them because that's your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then once you're done with the negotiation, I'm going to try to hack the collar to cause the distraction. Because we also don't want his collar to be active. That's why I'm trying to disable all of them.
Right.
So we could just get him out and we just run.
Okay.
That's my plan.
So, here's the question. Do you guys want to keep pushing? Because I know it's 11:30 now. Or do you want to hold this off until next session?
Well, what do you think? Another half hour?
Yeah, I can do another half hour.
Let's even it out, and then we'll stop.
Alright, so, you pull up to the fence. Well, you pull up to, like, they have, like, a painted box in front of the fence.
Oh, like a square on the ground.
Yeah, so you pull up there, it's still a few feet away. There's a couple smiley, khaki pants people standing on top of the gate.
Oh, don't trust people in khaki
With
pants.
guns,
I just got it. They're Mormons. Sorry.
with guns vaguely pointed at you.
Sorry. I just got it. They're Mormons.
The guns aren't fully pointed at you, but they're in your general area.
It's how I feel comfortable. Always. Gun being pointed at me.
I mean, I'll smile and try to be friendly, or appear to be friendly.
At that point,
I'm gonna look depressed because I'm like enslaved.
Someone walks out of a side door in the gate, and like walks up to you and says, it goes to your side of the car.
Who's mine?
Nope. No,
Oh.
goes to Strom's side of the car.
Got it.
Sly's side.
Got it. Okay.
And goes, hello, neighbor. What are you doing around here?
Oh shit! They really are Mormons. Fuck.
Hi there. It seems that some of my property has found its way into your enclave.
Oh, no.
I'm so concerned.
Was that like a concern? Oh no, or like no, it's all ours.
Roll sensitivity?
Roll bullshit. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, roll
So
bullshit.
that's our new word for bullshit. Sensitivity.
First die is gonna be a 6 total.
All for the love of Christ.
All right, I rolled a 7, so 7
so
over
yeah.
6.
Wait, you beat the roll or you failed
No.
it? Fuck.
Second die was
Yeah, so it's just like, it comes off a little sarcastic.
Oh, Sean.
So yes, I
not
was
now.
wondering if there's some way I could get it back.
Right. Well, is that one your property also? He waves towards
I don't appreciate-
Rusty.
I don't appreciate that fucking wave.
Yeah, I'll just say yes.
And I'll just do like a depressing nod.
All right. If you wait right here, we'll come by with a collar for your property over there,
Oh, here we go. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
and we'll wave you right on in.
Better be getting the keys to that collar. I don't want you messing with my property.
Oh yeah, so we'll text you the. Well, the collar doesn't come off until he's outside of the enclave, of course.
Of course.
But of course, once the collar is on, and we will send you a link through Ubix. That is the activation code, and then we'll lay it right on through. Okay, neighbor?
Thanks.
Fuck, I fucking hate these people. I
No
can't wait.
problem.
I can't wait till they're rage zombie dead. Kill all these motherfuckers.
So he steps back a little bit and walks back towards the gate, pokes his head in through the side door. After a minute or two, two more khaki... I'm sorry. But yes, two more white shirt khaki people come over.
Fuck
One
these.
of them is holding a collar
Oh, boy.
that has some bulky parts on it.
All right.
You realize that essentially it's the same. Actually, I'll say both of you can make a mechanics check.
Oh, actually, do I have mechanics? I think I do. I have a 2 on the mechanics. Yeah.
Die. A 4 total. And the second one's a 9. I do not pass this.
I totally failed this.
Okay, so you don't recognize, like, you recognize it's bad. You're not really sure what it is that is what the mechanics behind the collar are at the moment.
Okay.
It's gonna go boom.
Well, I'm gonna try to do the criminality thing, right? Because I gotta put it on in Philo.
Yep.
All right. Fuck.
Oh no, yeah, they hit. Well, they hand Sly the collar
Oh fuck! You have to do it.
because they don't want to put their hands near, well, the symbol of Cain.
Do you have criminality?
I got 1 point in it.
I did too. All right. Oh fuck. All right. Well, this is why I got the backup plan. All right. Just roll the dice, Sean.
What am I doing?
You're rolling criminality.
Basically, you're trying to fake put it on me. Like you're trying to make it so it's not fully secure, so that it doesn't activate.
Alright.
Oh wait, hold
First-
on, wait. Before we commit to this plan,
Yes.
so if they text him the code, does he have to do something with the code to activate the collar?
He just has to essentially. It has like a mini receiver on it, so if he sends the code to the receiver, it goes flat.
Okay, so it's just a code to blow it up.
Yeah.
It doesn't activate the collar. Okay, yeah, we're plan as a go. All right, so oh god, Sean, oh my lord, please, for the love of Christ, this is your. Oh god, he's gonna fail it. He's gonna fucking fail it.
First die is a 6.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh.
Second die is a 1.
Ah!
All right.
Yes! Thank you, God! I don't have to do the crazy thing. Oh, I still have to do the crazy thing, but I can at least not die. Alright.
So you effectively done the putting paper in a door jam thing. So it doesn't close all the way, but it thinks it's closed.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And you did it in such a way that they don't notice it.
Cool.
So now, in the way he did it, if I were to undo it...
You're pretty sure it won't explode.
Fuck! Alright, so I still have to disable everything. Alright, it's fine. I'm trying to build as many things as I can into my salvation. Alright, it's fine.
So, you see their smiles somehow get even wider after you put this bomb on your coworker, who, by the way, needs to make a self-control check, both of you.
What is self-control? I always forget what this is.
It is a skill. I don't think you take it.
No, I don't think I took it. This is a straight, God. This is so bad.
Yeah, it's just straight.
That's
So,
an 8
my
for
first-
me. Ooh.
I also rolled an
Alright, 8 and a 6 for me, which I think is okay.
Alright. Yeah, so
8. I also rolled a 6.
okay, so Sean, you were going to take stress. You don't. Because you're fine. Actually, no, you're going to take detachment. You're fine with all this.
Who's you?
John,
Yeah.
I'm going to say you still take 1 trauma
Oh, fine.
because you allowed someone to put a fucking bomb around you.
No, it's fine. I trust him.
Yep, you're definitely trusting this person with your life.
Whatever I need to do to get my warlord status, it's fine.
Yep, your freedom. Anyway, so the gate opens up a little bit as defensemen continue to stab zombies, stab casualties, and through a flurry of violence, you're ushered into Silver Falls. Silver Falls is slightly spread out. It was an Air Force base. In between the runways, you can see, well, the now cracked and fairly useless runways, as they're riddled with, well, weeds and shit. You see what has to be at least 100 lanes who are stripped down to the bare necessities, working in 80-plus degree weather for hours on end, hunched over, picking vegetables and other crops.
So every time someone says bare necessities, I instantly go to Jungle Book. Then it just described the Holocaust. Now I'm like weirdly depressed. That's singing in the Jungle Book.
Uh,
Oh my god. I can't. Look
Uh,
for the bare
there are-
necessities. The bare necessities.
I'm sorry, Zach.
there are 3 of the Silver Falls Congression on horseback.
Is this like the
That
Council of Ricks? Is this what?
They're wearing white shirts and khakis.
Oh, wonderful.
Is there anything that like they stand out from the other white shirt khaki people?
Well, right now they are on horseback, and they are milling through the lanes. They're getting and they are all wearing UBET specs.
The Laytons are, or they are?
The ones on horseback are. The non-Laytons.
So as soon as someone dies, they go boom.
Either that, or if someone pisses them off, they go boom.
Makes sense.
Very angry Mormons.
Kind of. Yeah, we'll talk about that after next session when we finish this up. So, yeah, so your escort takes you to a barracks that has been renovated, and it's slightly nicer now, which means they give you actual pillows and sheets. The escort says, oh, you can park your car over there. If you want it refilled, you'll have to talk to the commissary. But let's see. I'm gonna try. The gate guard who originally talked to you says, I'll let people know what your complaint is, and we'll try and figure out as soon as possible. He says this is sly, purposely ignoring Rusty.
That's fine. I'm just being very observant as we walk around because I want to get a lay of the land.
However, he looks at Rusty and gives you a good eye up and down. Huh. You know, we are having a, how can I put this? We are having some entertainment later, and I think your mark here would be well suited for it.
You talking slave fights?
Sounds like it. But...
Yeah, he's talking slave fights.
Oh man.
Yeah, we, the Reverend allowed us to, build a facility for our entertainment, and also the winners of the fights, well, those marks are able to get some special treatment.
What kind of treatment?
Better food, rest days, we occasionally will give them bounty. They can spend it at a commissary for other things. But, since you own this mark, we can give you the bounty instead.
Oh, God.
There's no rush. It is tonight, so we'll, if you are interested, we'll just tell someone, we'll set you up.
I appreciate the invitation, but hopefully my business will be concluded soon. Should be on our way. Am I getting the impression that it's not going to be?
Well, right. I would say that comment is very much an indication of that.
I mean, I'll still say it, and as if I'm holding out hope that we'll get out of here in an hour.
We will. Don't you worry.
Some things, it might take a little longer, matters of property with marks. It's always, some people get very Ornery. That's yeah. Some people get very ornery with God's property.
Question.
Yes.
Before I start saying stuff that I'm not going to be able to follow up with,
Yep.
would I be able to, like, so say, I think I still have, like, 2 unused contacts, right? It's like 1 per charisma, or reference.
Yep.
Since MATLAB, 1, knows this person, I'm sure identification, whatever, and with the whole laminating machine we got that first job, pretty much have it as she gave me, like, whatever documentation, so I can kind of, like, fudge it and say, like, well, I had the proper documentation. He is my property. Here's his name. Here's what it looks like. Here's yada yada yada.
That would be criminality, I would say, to forge these papers, essentially. Because while you do have base papers of a contract this guy signed, you're talking about redoing this contract into, I have bought this person.
Want me to roll it?
But again, this wouldn't be with the gate guard. This would be with someone higher up.
Okay.
But yeah, someone could roll that now to try and get that set up.
I mean, well, because you use the criminality on the other thing, so I don't know. We have the same amount, so here. I'll try it. Why not?
Yeah, the gate guard does, leave you alone, and he says, "Oh, if you don't want your mark to follow you, we have a pen for visiting ones that is attached to this building."
All right, you want me to roll for the papers? I'll roll that now. I'll be a 9. Fuck.
Hey, crit fail. No, that's just a regular fail. It's not a crit fail.
It's not a crit fail.
However, you can spend a willpower point to flip it.
And I will, because I didn't use it before for this reason.
Alright, it's now a 10/8, so it's a success. So you do have a contract where you have ownership papers of John Digby, who, you have ownership of now, apparently. So, what do you want to do? Oh, and I will say they will ask that your mark is unarmed while in the compound.
So where are my weapons going to be in the car?
Probably with your owner.
All right, so he's got my weapons. Can my
So
dog?
probably in the car.
Can my dog come with me?
Well, it's not your dog. You're not allowed to have property.
Oh. All right, so shit.
Well, can we have the dog follow, and I'll just say it's mine. That's right.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's what I was gonna say. So before I should have thought of that. Before we walk in there, I'll give the dog the commands I taught it to, like, obey him, essentially.
I mean, he'll have to roll ammo to do stuff with the dog later.
Right, but
but you're just like chill.
Yeah, like the chill order. So he'll be like kind of a normal dog.
Cool. The dog's gonna go roll spliff now.
He's gonna what?
You told him to chill. He's gonna roll spliff.
I don't know what you're saying. That's why I can't roll swift.
A spliff. Weed, dude.
Oh,
He's
okay.
gonna roll a joint. It's another word for joint.
Okay. I don't know what's happening.
I was making a joke.
Oh, okay. That's
One
fine.
cool dog you got there.
Oh, that's fine. Whatever.
He's gonna go chill. He's gonna smoke weed. It's a joke.
I don't know what's happening anymore. All right, great. All right.
I'm gonna find a guard and see if they can point me to whoever's in charge to talk to about getting this guy back, because I'm not gonna wait. Or I don't want to wait.
Yes.
All right. What skill would you like to use?
Let's go with persuasion. He's just trying to butter up the Mormons.
All right.
Mainly because I have nothing in intimidation. So, it's the first die. I only rolled a 3. Plus 2, so 5. Second die is a 5.
So that would be a fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Which
you
is
can
not-
either spend a
it's not a-
willpower point if you want to flip it, or you can spend a reference to get something similar to happen.
I will spend a reference.
All right, so you talk to the guards, and they're like, "Oh, we can't really help you at the moment. You know, we're busy." So who is the person who knows about the workings of Silver Falls? Give me a name.
Um.
I'll just call him like Morning Joe. There's something stupid chipper.
Yeah, Morning Joe. Morning Joe has been attempting to make a talk show
Oh,
out in the
God.
loss.
Oh God.
This is mostly because he realizes that there's no one left alive to sue him from using the phrase Morning Joe in this context.
Oh my God. Okay.
Morning Joe comes on your Ubix specs. Also spend a charge off your Ubix specs.
Oh, both of us or just him?
Just him. And Morning Joe is a kind of short, like 5'5". He has a pencil mustache, and his hair, for some reason, is always slicked back.
Of course it is.
Hey, Sly, how you doing? He says as he drinks from his cracked Starbucks mug.
Doing fine. How about you?
Oh, you know, everything's great, great, great. I've had,
Great.
well, I'm gonna be having some of the VIPs of Elevation on my show soon.
That's just great. Well, I was wondering if you could help me out here.
Of course, it's gonna cost you, but of course.
Right.
It's good
I
when
found
conversations
myself-
start that way.
Yeah. I find myself in Silver Falls. Is that what it was?
Yes, it is. Thanks.
Okay.
So thanks.
I can remember the silver part, but what it's so. I found myself in Silver Falls and wondering. Yeah, I need to talk to the higher ups, but I'm having some trouble. Do something about that for me.
Hey, I can get in contact with Reverend John Walters Waters.
That would be
He-
fantastic.
He's the head honcho over there. I had him on my show about 2 months ago. He really appreciates the limelight, I would say. But he needs a little, well, he's a god man, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Very god-fearing.
I get that impression from a lot of these residents here.
Yes. There's a reason they're so god-fearing.
What reason is that?
Well, he looks around a little conspiratorially and leans in. If you would get normally, if you do a crime that would get you banished, killed in most other places, that's not what happens here.
Oh, good.
Instead, they, they force you to drink Lane's blood.
Oh, terrific.
Hmm.
And if you survive, you become a Lane. If you don't,
Nice.
they shoot you in the head a bunch of times, so you don't turn into a Vector.
Lovely.
Yep.
Yep. Basically, it's like the Mark of Cain. Either you bear it, or you die. You commit sins, and everybody gets to know.
All right then.
Anyway, I can talk to some people over there and maybe see if I can speed up the process a little bit.
Well, I certainly would appreciate that.
No problem. So you're gonna mark that you owe this guy a bounty at the end of the job because you used him as a resource.
You guys keep going. I'm going to step away for a moment. You can keep going, because technically I wouldn't hear any of this because I'm in a pen somewhere. Correct?
You're either in a pen or you're following Sly around. Either way.
Oh, I can follow him around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I would have kept him around.
No, I would do that too. All right, so then we're gonna have to take a brief pause. So for my audience at home, you're gonna hear Zach and Sean talk about an amazing topic while I go away for 2 seconds.
It's a lot of pressure.
All right, bye for a moment.
Is he still here?
I don't know.
Uh,
So what amazing topic do you have to tell us about now, Zach?
Mormons thought black people were the sons of Cain.
What the fuck?
No, it's real. That's a real
I'm
thing.
sure it is, but like, okay.
The whole because it's supposed to be a dark mark. So they're like, oh, black people.
That's not problematic at all.
It was only until I think it was until in the 80s they collectively decided that that wasn't true anymore. Yeah, they had a whole conference about it and everything. They're like, oh, if black people can be Mormons too. And if they're Mormons, that means they're not the children of Cain. I wish I was making this up. I am not.
Most of my knowledge of Mormons just come from South Park. Because, that's a great...
Oh, also, they fought a war against the United States government. It
Just like
kind
the
of
emu-
started... No, it started because they massacred a bunch of settlers.
Huh.
Yeah.
Utah, Zion. that area.
Yep. I like how you said Zion, because I know you only know that because of Fallout.
Shut up.
But yeah, Mormons are fucking crazy. They're still kind of crazy, but they're a lot more crazy back then. But yeah, they massacred a whole bunch of people back in the day, and then fought a war with the United States government, and then they lost.
Huh. So
Yeah.
not like the Emu War in Australia.
No, it's actually very awful. Like, one you can make fun of. The other one, a whole bunch of people died. Yep. So, that's some of the inspiration behind this encounter.
Now, is this something you know, or is this like actually in the game?
No, like, elevation.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's something like, I came up with, but like, no, there's, in the game they do talk about slavery of lanes and stuff like that.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, it is about 12 o'clock.
Yes, which we could pause if you want. If there was a couple of moments that you wanted to add in just to get us to the end. Sorry.
Yeah, so we'll have, I think, one more scene.
Okay, sounds good.
So, Morning Joe. And you wrote down the name Morning Joe, right, Sean?
Yes, and no references.
Cool. So, Morning Joe is good on his word, and about an hour later, the Reverend John Walters Waters
Yep.
walks into your building. He is a man in his late 50s.
Oh yeah.
Like, kind of muscular, a little bit buff. He has kind of like drooping cowboy mustaches a little bit. Like he's been working on these for a while.
There's like a buff Sam Elliott.
A bit, yeah, he's a buff Sam Elliott.
Oh boy.
And one of the things you notice about him is that he is wearing a black tie. Like the rest of his flock, who are just wearing khakis and white shirts.
Okay.
Hello, children. Well, please, rest. Enjoy Silver Falls. How can I help?
Okay. Sorry, I was taken aback by you being referred to as a child. I don't say that out loud. Yes, Reverend. I'm not sure if any of your, but I'm here to collect some of my property that just happened to find its way to your lovely enclave.
No. Please, can you describe the property?
Yes, he goes by the name, John Dingleby?
Digby.
Digby?
Yeah.
John Digby, and then I'll actually at that point produce the where was he able to get the documents? I don't remember.
Yeah, he
Yes.
spent willpower to flip it.
Yep.
Yes. So
They're
I
all
will
good.
produce these documents as well as you said that she gave us a picture, like a picture of him
Yeah.
as well. Yes, he was traveling, or he was being delivered via caravan a few weeks ago. I understand it was raided.
Oh. Tragic. Just tragic.
Yes, and frankly, I'm quite thankful that he found his way here.
Well, of course. You wouldn't want those marked by Cain wandering around America, the Holy Land.
Of course not.
Now-
Sorry.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, now if we could just allow me to collect my property, I'd be on my way out of your hair.
But of course, first off, we would need to check our inventory to make sure that your property was here. Then we would have to have our local magistrate, which of course is me, determine the validity of your claims, and you may have to provide restitutions to his current owner. As well, he was bought legally here by someone else. If this mark is here.
Can you truly claim legal? No, wait, hold on. Put down
Sounds like a bunch of bullshit. That's-
buying stolen property from raider. Well, not stolen property.
That's what.
Oh fuck!
That's
You're
enough.
making me a horrible person.
It's like slavery is awful.
I would like to note that both my skin and my character's skin is just character. I hate this.
Aren't you glad we went with the prisoner plan? Which, quite honestly, we would have never gotten this much intel if we went with any other plan. Because we probably wouldn't have gotten into the compound at all. Because it's a literal fucking compound.
However, I may know a way to speed up the process, because normally, well, that could take some time and a lot of money, well, bounty, and that could be very harsh feelings for everybody. I see that your mark there does seem to know, well, he has a look about him.
Oh, you're
As
gonna
if he
push
was-
us into the arena.
As if he's earned his title. So, boy, have you earned your title? Are you a true Mark of Cain?
Alright, hold on. I'm going to collect myself for a minute to figure out what I'm going to say. Because there's a couple things I want to say. But I think that they're probably all bad, and they may instantly end up us dead. Okay. So I'm going to go like... I got a lot of marks on me. You want to see them? There we go.
I see the only one I need to see. Now, Sly, is it? Yes.
Yes.
I could waive those fees if, well,
This is fucking stupid.
your mark goes into the arena. And perhaps if he performs well in the first few fights,
What?
And then perhaps he doesn't do so well in the last one.
I have to throw a fight now. Oh, this fucking idiot. Alright.
I like how pissed off you're getting.
Well, I have a plan on how I'm going to win the fights and cause the distraction that I need. So I'm already working on the next step in my journey.
Now,
So,
Of course, if you were to say, place bets on the fight against your mark at that moment, why, those would be legitimate winnings.
now, let me hear more about these fights. What exactly are terms? Basically, I'm trying to get, is it fight to the death?
of course it is.
Not all, though. No, it's not all fights to death, because that would be crude, and, well, Jesus does forgive, even if it takes a few tries. What we do is, well,
Oh, boy.
there was a swimming pool on here that we've rigged, so there are slides going in to the pool, and we can slide weapons, and we can slide
It's a fucking thunder. It's fucking Thunderdome. I wanted to make this.
explosives.
They made
or
Thunderdome. That's what I'm
we
about
can
to
slide
fight.
casualties in there, and you don't know what's coming out of which slide until it happens.
Oh my god.
Or, well, we could slide marks down there.
I'm ready to fight, bro. I don't think there's any way. I don't think there's any way out of me fighting. And I have plans.
So you're asking me to risk both of these my latents?
Well, say depending on how far this mark goes, you'd only be risking one. And well, if this mark isn't up to snuff, you can still go through the normal legal processes.
I want to, like, even in character, ask Rusty what he thinks, but I know that's gonna look really fucking weird. Ask him.
Can we? All right, here. I'm gonna ask this question. I was gonna ask it, and I didn't. I was waiting to see if Sean would get there. Can we talk through the Ubix specs to each other?
If both of you spend charges, sure.
In a way that
You
he
can
doesn't.
Well,
send
because
text messages.
yeah, because they don't see our text because it's inside of the Ubix specs.
Yeah, they're not attack net. So you can send each other text messages with your eyeballs. But it will require you to spend a charge each.
That's fine. I'll spend
Okay.
it so we could like
Yeah.
freely talk because we kind of have to do that. All right. So what did you want to say to my character now that we've established that we could do that?
I mean, do you think this is something you want to do this?
All right. So my friend,
Yes.
I'm gonna talk to you about my plan.
Okay.
So, I
will say, it isn't text message form,
right. No, I'm gonna say it.
so it can't be long.
No, I don't think we have another way out of this. I'm gonna have to fight. I'm gonna cause a massive distraction, and we're probably gonna have to run.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I guess there's really not much else.
You, my child, have made a wise financial decision here.
In the meantime, would I be able to at least put eyes on Mr. Dingle? What was his name? I'm sorry, I can't remember names for shit.
Digby?
Dingleberry.
Yes, we'll have him tracked down for you.
I would appreciate that.
Dingleberry the Third.
Alright, and that is where we're going to end the session for the night.
Okay.
Yeah, so-
who feels dirty?
Oh, I feel fine. Because this is what my character was born for. He was forged in this. Yeah,
Sean, do you feel dirty?
My character's going to take a dirty mud shower just to get clean after this. Have you
I
even
will
showered?
say- Yeah, there are showers. They're somewhat rationed with the showers.
what did
Also,
you-
I will say both of you get to roll self-control.
Oh, damn it.
Sean, it's for detachment. John, yours is for stress.
Ah, damn it. Haha! I'm not damning it. I rolled a 10. Suck it, stress.
I rolled the 5 over a 3.
Alright.
In favor.
Yeah, this seems normal. This is kind of like everyday life for you out here.
Well, wouldn't it become normal because we keep getting ourselves in these terrible situations?
Question why it's normal anymore.
Like, doesn't it become your new normal?
I mean,
A
my
bit,
character.
yeah.
I feel like my character definitely would have a lot of moral qualms about all of this. I
Yeah,
don't like
you're-
owning people.
The way you're rationalizing it is the person who you're doing it to is saying it's okay. And even though you think that's still bad, you're going with it because it's expedient.
Yeah, essentially what my plan is, which is probably not a good one, is I'm going to fight stuff, but eventually, if they throw a mark in there that I know is a latent, I'm probably going to kill them.
Oh, jeez.
Because my
I mean,
collar...
they're cool with that.
Right. But my collar, we know, isn't active. So, I'm going to use that as my stealth distraction to run.
Now,
And get
question.
myself to safety, where I can help others. And when I mean others, I mean the dog. And you.
And the guy you have to get out to get paid.
Well, yeah, but at that point, they'll be all mayhem. And apparently my UV specs still work. So, there's a lot of things. There's a big plan as we get to the end of the fight, depending on how outrageous the fight gets. The
Are
plan
we
still...
still gonna try to like deactivate everybody else's
Yes,
collar as
that
well?
is going to still be part of my plan. Because that's going to be plan 1. If I fail that roll, plan 2 is shoot thing in heart. Or stab it in heart. Or whatever I have to do to jam something in its heart to kill it. And then I will proceed with plan C.
And plan C is run.
Well, yeah, plan C is make a stealth roll. No, plan C is to run, is to use that as a stealth moment to hide. And I'm going to do one of these action things where I take the collar off, throw it into the audience. So if they try to blow it up, it just kills them.
Okay.
I'm just going to
It's
cause
gonna be fun.
I'm going to cause a lot of mayhem. That's basically my plan. Lots of distractions so we can run.
Run in, run in, and run in, run in, and run in, run in,
And if there is no compound left, that's fine. As long as I get that guy out and the dog and you are fine. Okay. That's all. That's all I care about. That's it. Oh my god. See, this is better though. We didn't get hurt yet. I didn't take massive damage for once. And I'm
yes, that is true. You're not dead. You're not dead yet.
and I don't have any. We don't have any stressor. Well, I have trauma. I took 1 trauma, but no. So that's an improvement. And theoretically, we have a plan where I'm not already dead. Because the collar was not put on completely, so we're just gonna hope that really does work the way that I keep thinking it's gonna work. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah. There were other ways you could have done this. This is the way you do it when you decide to go peacefully in and try to Well, this is one of the ways you can do it if you
Well-
go peacefully in.
Other way was, I was going to say we hide. I was going to shoot one of them in the heart, which would have caused a rage zombie. And then we would have just went and got the man in the chaos. That was
The
plan
rage
one.
zombie does stop if it has no head. I will say that.
No, that's fine. But I was gonna, you know what I was gonna use? I was gonna use the sniper
Yeah.
rifle to like pick off a couple of people, so
Oh
that
my god, you still have the sniper rifle.
still do. Didn't get rid of it. It's all about options. So yeah, I was gonna use the sniper rifle to actually start shooting latents to just make them turn into rage zombies. Regardless, it was all whether they blow all their heads up or not. It would have. I probably would have failed miserably by stress roll because we just killed like 20 people or 40 people, and I have to assume that the explosions are pretty. They're not big, but if they're like in complexes, it's not going to go well.
You'll see.
Yeah, so there's some of that, but I was going to shoot them. That was going to be another plan, just to cause mass disruption to get us in. I had a couple of plans. One of them also involved destroying the car, but we need the car, so.
Yeah,
We want to run away really fast.
Because if it was really bad, if we were in like a really bad situation, I was gonna sort of pull. Again, this is all Walking Dead. I'm pulling all of this from Walking Dead. If we were really bad, I would have loaded I would have rigged the car to explode, and just had it go through the front gate and like again cause a huge distraction. The car would have probably hit a couple of latents on the way in. So we'd have some rage zombies, fires, just lots of pandemonium. There was a lot of thoughts coming to my head. I thought this was a better plan. I thought. We'll see what happens. Now I'm going to do combat. I'm going to do rage fighting. Yes. All right.
And
Well,
you know, you do have a badass sword on you.
I know. Well, this is going to be cool. This is what my character was built for. This is like the Hulk in Avengers Endgame. I was made for this. This is it. This is my moment for my character to shine. It's either gonna be his final moment of this campaign, or some of the coolest shit you've ever seen. I'm gonna go with probably the first thing, which is I'm probably gonna die immediately. And like I said, I will come back as a different character. I will be stronger, smarter, and I will understand more. But
And you know what? Sean, you got bounty you can spend on gambling.
oh, that's true.
Ooh.
No, that can make you money though, like actual money.
On that
Depending
note,
on how well he does.
On that note, yeah, and actually that's the other thing. That this plan's better because we could actually get more money out of it.
Yeah, I mean, you still have to pay off, you know, your break point.
But we
You
can,
didn't get all expenses paid, but
so we can kind of make it out. So on that note, everyone, we will call it quits for tonight. That is our riveting next installment of Red Markets. I would say the most productive session we've ever had.
we didn't all die. Yay!
We like nobody's limping and people are okay. I mean, again, but actually, both me and Sean, all due to my fault. Sean has taken massive amounts of damage in the past as well, but I'm not like almost losing my arm or like my legs were broken or any kind of crazy stuff that's happened to me. So I'm just calling it a win. Put it in the win column. It's gonna be good.
Nice,
So.
nice.
So, yes, so check us out next week. Unfortunately, I have to look, actually, what time are we doing this next week?
We'll figure that out
Next week.
later.
But yeah, I was going to say, we may have to do it later, and in the fact that I know we tried to hit these at 8:30, but I think I may be the one that screws it up, because we may have to do it like 9 or 9:30 like we did tonight. Maybe we'll condense the session. We'll figure it all out. But yeah, this is our Red Market campaign. After we finish this Red Market campaign, the next week's session, probably the following session, we'll probably do our talk show format again, where we just kind of discuss and talk and go through some stuff. and then we'll jump back to Toon. I don't know if we'll have Bear join us at any point in there because I haven't talked to Bear in a really long time.
Doing okay.
I was
He's
just
busy.
I hope he's okay. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed what you were watching, if you're watching this after the fact and are checking this out on actually 2 places now, so this is going to be both available on my Twitch channel for a couple of days, but it's also going to be available on my YouTube channel, which is Modern Geek Gaming. So you can check that out there. I'm trying to keep those sessions up there because, of course, they stay up there. Twitch is temporary. So if you want to check that out, you can subscribe to my subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can follow my Twitch channel. Both of those are great ways to support us, to keep us moving forward and getting to other people's, site so they could see it, they could share it. There's some links below as well, which is my Patreon and my website. That's some monetary ways to support the channel. All that wonderful money goes into better equipment, things we need, the games, the books, the stuff.
I don't know, buying Bear a microphone.
Yes, and buying Bear a microphone. Because eventually, if we can swing it, I don't know if we're going to... I'm still working on the studio in the other room, but if we can get to the point where we can physically be in a room, that'd be kind of cool. So we may be doing some content that way, or just getting some of the other equipment I need for the content we want to produce. Please, if you can support, please do. But I understand that's tough at the current moment and landscape that we're all dealing with, because everybody's got different situations, stuff going on. So I get it. But again, following, sharing, liking, and being here live with us and contributing, always a great way to do it. That doesn't cost a thing. All right, thanks, guys. I'm saying goodbye.
Bye, Jeff.
I was going to say Zach and Sean are saying goodbye, and please come and check us out next week. All right, take care, everybody.
Bye.